How's it going, neighbors? This is Ed here with etrailer.com, and we're taking a look at the Konig XD16 Pro tire chains on our 2023 Rivian R1T. Now, when you look at traction devices like tire chains, this is going to basically help you when you're in ice and snow in those rugged areas where you have low traction. Just a little bit of FYIs with this setup on the 275/65 R20. The manual recommends that you do not use tire chains, but I found that you do have enough clearance back here in the wheel well where you can make connections and not have any interference with any of the mechanisms behind your wheel. The R1T is also in the highest ride setting, so you are going to be limited as far as your speed, and you should be going at low speed with tire chains anyway, so you're not going to have any negative effect with that. So the way that it actually wraps around your tire, there is a connection right back in here, and I can put my entire hand without making contact to anything in the wheel well, so it's a lot of clearance for these tire chains, and they are a diamond pattern. A diamond pattern is going to help get you additional bite on the sides of your tread. It's really good for windy roads. It'll still work well in tread, to give you traction on the tread going down straightaways, but it just gives you that additional bite on turns. And then you go to the outside where you have the gray powder coated chain that's going to go and signify all the red contact points. With the Konig tire chains across the board, your connections are all red. They're painted or colored red, so you'll know where to hook what. So that's always super good. And you have your rubber tensioner as well as your assisted tensioning spring and mechanism down here. So that's going to make sure you have the proper tension on your tire chains to keep them where they should be. Your chains are going to arrive in a nice bag like this. And I think it's pretty good material. It also gives you something to kneel on once you're out in the ice and snow applying your chains, and that's pretty good. And we can take a look at how it's going to fit in your gear tunnel. As you can see, it doesn't take up much space at all, so it'll fit right in there. And I would also suggest adding maybe a pair of gloves. If that's not enough surface area for you to kneel on, maybe a garden mat or something, because it'll be icy and wet and uncomfortable. So something just to make the situation more bearable. We're going to start our installation by laying our chain out on the ground. And we just want to make sure that we don't have any twists or tangles with our chains. And we also want our hooks facing down, because once you put it around the tire, it'll make sure that they're going away from your tread. Now that you have everything laid out as it should be, we're gonna slide it underneath and just feed it through. We're just gonna grab it right here and then just carefully go up in behind your wheel well and make your connection here. So now you're going to bring your chains to the front of your tire. You want to be careful to not let them twist up on you. And you're going to make your first connection at the top. I'm going to get a little bit more chain to the front. There we are. And then you're going to hook the red link into the red hook. And now we're going to get our tensioner device to the front of the tire. Press down here. We're just going to feed this right through here and give it a tug. So you can see it's putting additional tension on the tire itself. I got my rubber tensioner kind of hooked in here. And we're just going to take it through the plastic loops if necessary. On this particular tire, I think we only need to go through one. And just making sure we're pointing away from our rim, hook our rubber tensioner here. So you're going to do the same thing on the other side, roll forward a little bit, and just make any necessary adjustments to the tread. So this has been a look at the Konig XD16 Pro tire chains on our 2023 Rivian R1T. I'm Ed, this is eTrailer, and you have a great day.